Hey YouTube, this one's for the Barbz. This fragrance review was requested by Perfume Maniac 101 and my amazing friend That's Nathan. It is my fragrance review of Nicki Minaj's debut fragrance, Pink Friday. As usual, I get all the background information out of the way first. Pink Friday is Nicki Minaj's debut fragrance with Elizabeth Arden. It was released in the US in September 2012 and has only just got its UK release today, Friday, March 29th, 2013. Nicki Minaj was heavily involved in the progress of creating this fragrance. She said that Pink Friday is a celebration of my life at this moment. She also said that Pink Friday expresses her voice through another dimension. It's really nice to know that Nicki Minaj was involved with the making of this fragrance and she didn't just slap her name on. And it really does show she has put a lot of effort into this fragrance. The promotional fragrance ad of the fragrance, which I will flash up here, is a giant Nicki Minaj with a pink tutu and her traditional pink wig. She's standing in a Statue of Liberty pose as she's dancing around New York as a giant, like a big pink Godzilla. It's a really nice fragrance review. It is, as expected, very pink. It's very bold. Like she's a giant Nicki Minaj. Statue of Liberty pose, obviously because she's in New York. It's a very nice fragrance ad. It's very powerful, very nice. Expect to see this fragrance ad everyone in the UK, in every single place that you go that sells fragrances. She filmed 2 TV commercials for Pink Friday. The first one was to go on with the promotional poster. She was a giant Nicki Minaj walking through New York. She had her fragrance in her hand, spraying it everywhere, creating a disco vibe where she would dance at the end in a disco field to whip it. The second commercial, and my favourite commercial, is Nicki Minaj lying in a bed of dead black roses. She then cuts herself on the thorn of the rose and bleeds pink blood onto the roses, where she breathes life into the roses. Pink roses where her body starts to turn into solid gold. This goes on with the bottle of the fragrance where her face is actually solid gold. Like I said, I do feel that the second one is my favourite one. The first one she is dancing to whip it, and the second one she has freedom in the background. I do prefer the second one only because I think the imagery is a lot nicer. She looks very stunning in the advert. And I just think it's a nice idea for an advert. Moving on to the actual packaging of the fragrance, it is a massive box no matter what size you buy, with lots of pink, purple and gold. I have the box here. On the front of the box it has a silhouette of Nicki Minaj herself, which is right here, and it has the information on the bottom of the box as to what size you're going to be buying, and it's an eau de parfum spray. On the back of the box is a random photo of Nicki Minaj. She looks really nice, I do like the photo, but she should have really put the promotional fragrance ad of her in the New York pose for the official fragrance ad. I think she should have put that one there instead of this random one, but she does look nice on this cover. The top of the box and both sides of the box are gold plated and say Nicki Minaj clearly in pink and purple writing right there, all the way around the box. It's a very tacky, but very much like her, confident, playful and carefree. Like, you can't be serious all the time. Like, she's a very fun person, and I think the tackiness of the box and everything, the colouring, just adds to the whole fragrance, to be honest. And moving on from the packaging to the actual bottle of the fragrance. The bottle of the fragrance is Nicki Minaj herself. It is a bust of Nicki Minaj. It has a gold face with bright pink lips and her long, iconic pink hair. It's a very unique bottle, I'll give her that. You have to decapitate her, basically remove her head, to spray her fragrance. She's wearing a white boob tube kind of thing with light blue lace, if you can see that there. And only on the 100ml bottles you get a necklace. She's wearing a little necklace on the bottle that says Nicki Minaj in gold. Like I said, it's only on the 100ml bottles. This bottle has received a lot of mixed descriptions. Some people have called it cute, whereas some people have called it tacky. Other people have called it scary, but other people have called it fun. Now, there's a bit of truth in all of those things. I, by no means, think this is cute at all. I do think this is quite scary. I mean, look at her face. She does look like she's dead. Her eyes are closed. But it is a unique bottle. It's very fun. It's very playful. It's so tacky, but like I said, it adds to the whole feel of the fragrance. I love how she's very carefree, and that tackiness does show that she's very carefree, very fun. And it is a very unique bottle. I don't think you've ever seen a bottle of the actual artist as the bottle itself. But there it is, there's the Nicki Minaj bottle. So now we get into what the fragrance actually smells like. I'm going to spray a little bit of Pink Friday on an official Pink Friday tester card. You can see her silhouette in the tester card. Decapitate her and spray. So, Nicki Minaj, the fragrance, what does it smell like? I'll go through the notes. The top notes are starfruit, Italian mandarin, and boysenberry. For those of you that don't know, boysenberry is a mixture of raspberries and blackberries. The middle notes consist of lotus and starry jasmine, whereas the base notes consist of caramelized pear, vanilla, musk, and woodsy notes. It is a very nice fragrance. It is very fresh. It opens up with a very fresh and fruity burst of fruit. You get fruit straight away. You are instantly hit with the starfruit and the boysenberry the most. I can't really sense any citrusy mandarin in this fragrance at all, but you do get a lot of berries and a lot of the starfruit. Starfruit is a very tropical smelling fruit. It's been known to smell like a mixture of pineapple, plums, and pears, and you really do get the fruitiness from the starfruit and the berry-like of the boysenberry, the raspberries, and the blackberries. It is a very strong, fruity opening. It progresses into the heart, where it becomes very playful. Jasmine usually brings out a very sexy side to a fragrance, but I don't get sexy, I get playful. You definitely can smell the jasmine, but it still retains its fruitiness. You can still smell the starfruit and the boysenberry. The fruitiness kind of does stick with the heart, whereas usually a fruity floral fragrance like this is, the fruitiness tends to sort of go from the top notes. The fruitiness retains itself throughout the heart as well. One thing I only realised till just before I made this video when I sprayed it, the lotus really does start to bring out the dry down. The dry down is really setting up with the lotus. Lotus is a very strong, heady aroma, and it brings out a warmth and a heaviness to a fragrance. The lotus in the heart really does set up for what you're going to get into from the base. And moving on to the base, obviously this doesn't smell like the base because I've just sprayed it, but the dry down consists of the same fruitiness, but the fruitiness changes because of the caramelized pear. It still retains fruitiness, but it becomes a very gourmand, sugary fruitiness because of the caramelized pear. Very warm. The musk in the fragrance really does make it heavy, very, very musky at the end. Like, musk does provide a heavy scent to a fragrance, and that's what it does. It becomes a very fruity, caramelized pear sort of scent. Very fruity and sugary. It really is something that does retain fruitiness. Like, not many fragrances do retain fruitiness from the top notes, but Nicki Minaj Pink Friday has successfully managed to take the fruit in the top and keep it going throughout the fragrance. So really, this really is one for the fruity fragrance lovers. And continuing on with what the fragrance smells like, I wanted to compare it to one other fragrance. When I smelt this fragrance instantly popped into mind as to what I could compare it to. I can strongly compare it with Paris Hilton's Siren to anyone that has smelt that. It smells very similar, as they do share some of the same notes and in the same order. They both share the same top note of mandarin orange, even though I can't really smell it in Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. Mandarin orange does add to the fruitiness of the fragrance. They both share the top note of mandarin orange. They both share a middle note of lotus, which is a very strong, distinct smell, which adds warmth to a fragrance. And yet they both share the same base notes of vanilla and musk. The key differences between the two, Pink Friday is a much more fruitier version of Siren, whereas Siren is a very floral version. They both do the same thing, where they start off fruity and start to develop into something warm, and because of the lotus it sets up that warmness. Nicki Minaj, however, I would definitely say is a definitely fruitier version of Siren. You definitely do get the similarities between the two. I can definitely say that hints of Siren are in Pink Friday. But they are different. Nicki Minaj Pink Friday is definitely a fruitier version, as it dries down to a more gourmand, sugary fruit, whereas Siren dries down to a more floral sweetness. They're both different, but I can compare the two. So other Pink Friday products. Pink Friday comes in a 30ml, a 50ml, and a 100ml fragrance. Like I said before, the 100ml is the only bottle that comes with the gold pendant on the bottle itself that says Nicki Minaj. There's also a Nicki Minaj Pink Friday body lotion and shower gel. As far as I'm aware, the shower gel is only available in the gift set. There is a Nicki Minaj Pink Friday hair mist. In the gift set, there is a gift set. It comes with the fragrance, the body lotion, and the shower gel in a nice textured box that opens up. There is also, now, when I went to buy Pink Friday, I was given this. It was shoved into the bag for free. There is a Nicki Minaj Pink Friday hair extension, a pink hair extension. This was just shoved into the bag. I never imagined someone would give this away as a fragrance gift. But it's better than nothing, I guess. It's a nice little hair extension. Someone did say to me that it reminded them of a pink pube, but that's neither here or there. But there is a Pink Friday hair extension. It's a nice promo gift for giving away at the fragrance. Exclusive to the Perfume Shop, when you buy any size of Nicki Minaj Pink Friday, they are giving away a free pink laptop bag branded with Nicki Minaj Pink Friday on it for the first customers that buy the fragrance. So go and buy yours from the Perfume Shop if you're thinking of buying it, and they will have it while stocks last. And finally, there is the Nicki Minaj Pink Friday Couture. The 4 different outfits Nicki Minaj designed that you can dress up your 100ml bottle. They are quite rare to find. They are doing competitions here and there for you to win them, but they are quite rare, so look out for those as well. There is also a Pink Friday special edition. It is another edition of Pink Friday, but this time it has a white wig instead of a pink one. I've read that apparently it smells very similar to Pink Friday. It's just apparently a slightly changed version of Pink Friday. But that is coming out soon this year too. So when to wear Pink Friday? Pink Friday is really a very all-round scent. You can wear it quite a lot. It's very versatile. It is definitely one that you can wear during the day for everyday things such as school or work, for example. It's very playful, it's very fun. You will get a lot of people asking you what you're wearing because it does project quite a bit. So it's very suitable for everyday needs. I would say it's too fun and too fruity to be a formal fragrance. I wouldn't wear this to, say, a wedding or like a formal date, for example. It can be worn anytime during the year. The fresh fruity opening is very much suited for spring and summer. The summer won't make it very sweetly thick. The heat from the summer won't make it thickly at all, so you can wear it during summer. But then also the dry down where it becomes quite warm is nice to wear during autumn and winter. So it is a nice year-round fragrance that you can wear at any time. The lasting power is very good. The projection of it is quite good as well. The opening burst does last quite a while it goes into the heart, a good 4 to 5 hours before it starts going into the dry down of the fragrance, which is very good. The lasting power is very good because usually you get some fragrance that the opening only lasts for a few minutes and then starts straight away working into the heart and the base. But the lasting power is good. Projection is good. You can go out wearing it and everyone will notice that you are wearing something. I don't think it's like one of those really intensely strong ones that you can walk past and get a big whiff, but it is a very good long-lasting and projecting fragrance. So overall, I wanted to end off my video with my own opinion on Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday. I do think it's a very nice fragrance. I like the packaging and the bottle. It's very tacky, it's very fun, but we love that it's tacky. It's very Nicki Minaj, it's very fun and playful. As for the fragrance itself, I do like it. It's very nice, it's very fresh, it's very fruity. It's something that I personally would love to smell. But I am a touch disappointed that it is a lot like Paris Hilton's Siren. Like I said, it is a much more fruitier version. There is differences to them, but it does remind me of the makeup of Siren, and it does remind me of it so much. It doesn't mean I don't like it. Like, I do love the fragrance, but I just wanted it to be that little bit more edgy from Nicki Minaj. She does seem like the edgy type that will do something so original. She's gone as far to have it as an original bottle. I think the fragrance could have been that touch more edgy. But overall, I do like it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a very pleasant smell. It's very nice. And like I said, it is different. Slightly different to Siren. But if you love Siren, you will love Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. So here we are. This is the end of my Nicki Minaj Pink Friday fragrance review. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to recap really quickly. The fragrance does start off with a very bright, fresh, fruity opening with the star fruit and the boysenberry. It moves on into a very nice, playful heart because of the jasmine, but it does set itself up for a nice warm opening from the richness and the warmth of the lotus. It dries down into a fruity, caramelized gourmand sugary base. with the caramelized pear, and it becomes very strong because of the musk. This fragrance does retain its fruitiness throughout, so if you're a fruity fragrance lover, you will love Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. Thank you for watching my fragrance review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Nicki Minaj Pink Friday. Let me know if you guys have purchased it. And let me know if my review has influenced you in any way to go outside and sample Nicki Minaj Pink Friday, or whether my review has convinced you to go and buy it. Let me know of your purchases and let me know what you guys think. Like I said, thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and rate, comment and subscribe if you want to. It means a lot to me. If you have any more requests for me to do in terms of music reviews, album reviews, any fragrance reviews, give me a comment and I will do my best to review it for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye! Hey everyone, it's that time once again. It's the end of one of my videos. Thanks for watching my Nicki Minaj Pink Friday review. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. It means a lot to me. As I do at the end of all my videos, I do recap some of my older ones. Click over here if you haven't checked out my Rihanna Nude fragrance review. Go up there if you haven't seen my Lady Gaga Fame fragrance review. And check out my Art Pop review over here, What's Gaga Doing Right Now. Check that one out over there. Like I said, thank you so much for tuning into my videos, and thank you so much for watching. I love all the comments that you leave me and all the support I get from everyone. Thank you so much. Please rate, comment and subscribe if you want to, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!
Wow, 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 wow.